You out, on first night, we need to turn that to a law. Love on first sight, man, I don't with that at all. Can't be beefing about no new, that law. Hold up, should be beefing over, that's all. Don't no death with your dog, that law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog, that law. I'm on street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law. No death with your dog, that law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog, that law. I'm on street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law. Got gossiping that nigga, news reporter, working with them folks, you on law in order. If your girl getting it, then you must support her. I'm turned up, man, I'm tryna fuck somebody, his daughter. Piecing up on bottle, but don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Them your homegirl shoes, don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Tryna steal my swag, that copyright infringement. You can't rock out white if your wife be looking dingy. The broke is always tryna say they independent. I'm picking real over babe. Do you feel me? Don't no death with your dog, that law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog, that law. I'm on street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law. I'm a real hustle, so don't knock it, that law. It's all about the re-up in the profit, that law. Can't be in the club without no bottles, that law. We gon' ball today, tomorrow, that law.
That's law. Paper over plastic, POP, that's law. Cash on delivery, COD, that's law. Hush your mouth sometime and let them teach you, that's law. Never bite the hand of the man that feeds you, that's law. Don't forget who buttered your bread, don't get amnesia, that's law. Sleep with one eye closed, they'll backdoor you and sneak you, that's law. Know your bail bondsman and your lawyer number by heart, that's law. Interrogation, keep your tongue in park, that's law. You pushing the line, I'm pushing the line. You packing the I'm packing the This is a dime, I'm this is a dime. She curvy and fine, she curvy and fine. You having your bread, I'm having my dough. You selling the moles, I rap and do shows. You powder your nose, I only do drugs. Mendocino, Indo out. Gotta play the game of life, the game of death. That's law. Don't be no, don't stir up hell a mess. That's law. He praying on his paper, didn't pray. That's law. Died with two in his hand from that. That's law.
Don't no death with your dog, that law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog, that law. I'm on street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law. I'm a real hustle, so don't knock it, that law. It's all about the re-up in the profit, that law. Can't be in the club without no bottles, that law. We gon' ball today, tomorrow, that law.
June, you're a genius.
Think it's a game.
I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich, I swear every day we lit.
Yeah,
man.
every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich, yeah.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a then you know you lit. When you quit to take a then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah.
Every day we lit. Every day we lit. Every day we lit.
Mad cause it's the freak. I would be too cause the homie kissing me. Call me cousin Skeeter, quicker than deleter. I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich, I swear every day we lit.
Yeah,
man.
every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me, yeah. Remember I was broke, yeah. Now I'm getting rich, yeah.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a then you know you lit. When you quit to take a then you know you lit.
Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah.
Every day we lit. Every day we lit. Every day we lit. Yeah, every day we lit. that we lit like it's Kwanzaa. Don't stand too close to me, boy, I done warned ya. You know these VVS hit like Bruno, yeah. And you know I'm the #1 star, no, yeah.
And welcome back here to Bulldog Arena. I'm here with my co-host,
Braxton Moline.
and we are ready to watch some Fayetteville High School basketball. Tonight their opposing team is the Lady Mounties, hailing from Rogers, Arkansas, and number 3 in the conference. Not a bad team.
Yeah, I mean it'll be a strong challenge for Fayetteville. Fayetteville, I mean they performed really strongly in the past couple weeks, especially at home. I think they're undefeated at home.
They're undefeated.
Yeah,
Fayetteville, yeah.
It's going to be a tough game
Yeah.
for Rogers for sure. I mean Fayetteville, I feel like they've struggled a little bit defensively, and we've seen them have 2 slow starts in a row now in the past 2 home games. You know, Rogers is a fast team, and they capitalize on slow starts from teams. So it'll be interesting to see how Fayetteville starts this game.
Yeah, Ariana Seda is definitely one to look out for tonight because, I mean, she's done an outstanding job of getting steals and doing what she needs to do for the Fayetteville defense. We've seen her play in multiple games. I would say she probably averages about 5 a game. Now, her offensive side, not as strong, but she's definitely there as a support for the offensive side. But, I mean, defensively, she's an outstanding player. And we did talk about Sasha Goforth. Sasha Goforth also, she was waiting just to hit that game, and she finally did hit that game, I believe, 3 games ago.
Yeah, and since then she's averaged over 20 points a game.
Yeah.
Super impressive.
Yeah, she just, at the beginning of the season, I think you'd see about 10, 12 points out of Sasha. Sasha just was not hitting her stride, and then all of a sudden, it just came in the blink of an eye. I think they were playing Heritage, and Heritage was quite, and for the girls' team ran Heritage pretty well. And, I mean, what was it, almost a 90-point game, I believe, right?
Yeah.
They got over 82 points in that game.
Fayetteville beat Heritage by 40 points in that game. And Heritage was number 2 in the conference at that time, I believe.
Yeah, so, I mean, you just got to give it to the Fayetteville girls team. Their defense might not be their strongest point, but they do have the players on the defense that can really help out. And then on the Fayetteville side, I mean, the Rogers side, I mean, we're looking at a pretty decently tall team for girls basketball.
Yeah, I mean, especially Ali Figenscu, 6'1", just a senior too. You'll definitely see a lot out of her. She's a forward on the team.
Yeah,
she's got to be strong on those rebounds this game if they want to win this.
Yeah, probably around as tall as Sasha, I would say, but she's a forward, so you know.
Yeah,
she'll definitely be a threat. Looking at the team, I don't know if I see anybody that's 6'1" necessarily, but you never know with these players. Sometimes they can be surprising on the court, and I think Rogers will definitely put up quite the fight against Fayetteville. Rogers seems to be sporting an old classic Adidas jersey. That's a pretty cool jersey over there.
Yeah, it is. And I definitely look forward against the matchup between Sasha and Ali. They're both 6'1". It'll definitely be, I mean, if Ali is here, it'll be a strong matchup against Sasha. And, I mean, Sasha's going to have to play her heart out this game.
Yeah, Sasha will have to play her heart out. I mean, we're going to need to see Sasha put up her points. Claudia Bridges also, she was definitely the ball manager at the beginning of the season, but I think lately we have not seen Sasha as powerful as she usually is. And we'll continue to talk about Sasha right after we get through these starting lineups here at Bulldog Arena.
Mountaineers of Rogers and your Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs. Let's meet our starters. First for the Lady Mounties. Starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Courtney Story. Starting at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 4, Nadaya Cates. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 20, London Hatch. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 23, Kate McConnell. And starting at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 34, Ali Figgenskow. The head coach for the Lady Mounties is Preston Early. starting lineup for your Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 1, Claudia Bridges. Starting at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Ariana Seda. Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Kennedy Bobbitt. Starting at guard, a 6'1" junior, number 13, Sasha Goforth. And starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 14, Koriah Beth. The head coach of the Lady Bulldogs is Vic Rimmer.
Yeah, and surprisingly in the lineup tonight is Kennedy Bobbitt, and she actually has done pretty good when she's been on the court the past couple games. She definitely did make a difference in it was a Heritage game, the last one that was at home, I believe. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, and the last Heritage game, she definitely, when the starting 5 were not doing as good as the kids, the girls coming in. The girls coming in were doing an outstanding job.
Yeah,
And
the bench was played extremely well.
they really did, and Kennedy Bobbitt was one of those seniors out there leading the team, and that was really impressive by her, and you got to give her credit. Give credit where it's due, because she really did help lead that team in that game.
Yeah, I think she scored 6 points in a minute there. Really impressive, especially from a bench player. It'll be interesting to see how she plays tonight starting.
Yeah, Goforth gets the tip off and gives it back to Claudia Bridges. Claudia is going to use a screen from Goforth. Goforth with the 3-point shot, but it bounces right off the rim. You got to be hitting those early. It's the beginning of the game, but, it'd be nice for her to be hitting those early. You usually see her hitting those.
Yeah, especially, it's the first shot of the game. You want to start with your momentum really early, and those first shots are important in a basketball game.
Yeah, pretty even matchup right now with Sasha and Flaginska? I do not know how to say that name. Oh, and we're going to have a foul right there. She's going to get her shots, and, that happens sometimes. But right there, that's a pretty even height matchup. I didn't think it. Just Sasha seemed to have quite a bit of height on her, but they're pretty close.
Yeah, and Sasha's she's used to having the height advantage. So, she's going to have to adapt in this game to, Figinski's height, She won't.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll be able to play nearly as aggressive as she wants to down low and in the paint.
Oh, Goforth gonna tip the ball out back to her own side, and Rogers is gonna have the ball. Can't be making those mistakes right now.
Yeah, Rogers with a 3 to 4 point opportunity here. This is big if you're Rogers. The Bulldogs made these mistakes early. We talked about it. They've started slow the past couple of games, and Rogers just capitalizes on these mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna have a travel on Rogers though to ruin that momentum, and they're just not gonna have what they need. You just can't be doing that.
No, Fayetteville, they've got to do something here. Roger, they've managed to hold them even after some mistakes there early on. Especially with the tip out from Goforth, and Goforth missing another shot.
That shot's gonna get called off. They're gonna call push and blue. Yeah, I was about to say. Claudia Bridges is gonna have the inbound right there, and she's gonna push it out to Beck. Beck is going to throw it over to Goforth, and Goforth's going to give it back over to Bridges. Bridges is looking for just anything right now. She's going to take the drive, though, goes up with a layup, barely misses it, but she's going to draw that foul right there and get her shots.
Yeah, that's what we need to see from Bridges. We haven't seen it a ton from her in the past couple games, but right there picking up those fouls, she's deadly on these free throws. And normally she makes those layups even after the foul, but she was hit pretty hard, so I expect to see more from her there.
Yeah, good shot right there, and Bridges does not miss her free throws. I think she's about a 92% free throw shooter from what I was looking on Max Preps. She is a really good free throw shooter and does what she needs to do when she's in a pressured situation.
Yeah, and early on we see Fayetteville with the full court press here. They play this extremely well, boys and girls. It'll be,
It's
not
part
a
of
lot
the
of
culture
teams
almost.
not a lot of teams are able to cope with it, so it'll be interesting to see how Rogers does here.
Yeah, we've seen it countless times. Teams just do not adjust well to Fayetteville's press. And, big shot right here. Oh, it's going to bounce right off the rim for Rogers. And Goforth's going to get that rebound. She's going to take the ball up. And she draws the foul right there. good draw of a foul right there, making sure that the player's feet weren't set, and she's just going to get that foul off her.
Yeah, it was risky, though, because Rogers weren't backing up super heavily, though. So if Rogers had their feet planted there, it's a big mistake on Goforth's part.
Oh,
they were just lucky there to have, you know,
wow,
their feet not planted.
That's an interesting call right there. Kariah Beck's is going to get the call right there. And number 20, London Hatch, got her second personal foul, and that's going to be the fourth team foul for the Mounties. And that's just, she was playing really good. I'm surprised that got called on her. And she's going to be subbed out for Amber Covington, and Covington's going to sub in for the 2 fouls that, Hatch had. And you just really can't be doing that.
Yeah, 2 fouls, and you're not even 2 minutes into this ball game.
And I'm not going to blame that on her. One of them was a little weird. Kariah Beck's layup was a great draw of a foul, but it just wasn't what. Her feet were planted. She played good defense.
Yeah, she was definitely reaching for the foul there.
Yeah.
It's a tight game. These refs call it tight, and, you know, Fayetteville, they've learned that in their past game. I believe Fayetteville, they had 6 fouls in the first quarter in their last home game. And, you know, they know these refs call it tight, so you see them playing a lot more passive.
Sada's going to get that called against her, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be Sada. And Sada's definitely, as we were saying earlier, she's definitely one of our more aggressive yet composed defensive players, and she knows how to get the ball. I think the only time she struggles is getting up underneath the basket. And, she's not the tallest player out there, so that would make sense. But, you know, at the same time, her offense, her defense is just really good. I've just seen really good defense out of her. And Rogers is gonna make that first layup, and Bobbitt's gonna give it over to Bridges. Bridges is at the bottom of the low, and she's gonna pass down to Goforth, and Goforth barely hits the backboard, and Rogers is gonna get that rebound. Park is looking for a drive right here. She's gonna bump it out. Rogers trying to take a big shot, but tries to pump fake it. And they're just going to have it. It's a little bit of a dribble fest here right now.
Yeah, Fayetteville's playing a nice spacey zone defense, it seems like. You know, they're able to come up on the threes if they're willing to take the shot, but they have enough room to adjust if it's a pump fake like that.
Park with a big shot right there, which is going to put the Mounties up by 1 point on Fayetteville. And that's what you need in those situations. And that was a really good job of utilizing that 3-point basket. Bridges is dribbling a lot right now, but she's going to get the jump ball called on her. That was a lot of dribbling right there, not a lot of passing.
Yeah, Bridges, she had an open lane until the very middle, or very end there. It seems that, you know, Rogers is seeming to collapse on Fayetteville at the last moment, and it's worked pretty well for them. They just got to watch their fouls. They already have 4 fouls, and they're 3 minutes into this ball game, so you just got to watch for the bonus, because Fayetteville, we've talked about it already, they're deadly on their free throws. Yeah, and Park has the ball up top once again. She's going to pull for a 3-pointer. She's going to bounce off the back, and she's not going to get it. Goforth with a big rebound right there. That's her 3rd of the night. She's going to take the crosser, push it out to Kariah Beck. Kariah Beck almost loses the ball right there. And it's just a lot of dribbling by Fayetteville. And watch right here, as you were saying, they're collapsing on Fayetteville. They're letting them drive inside, and then 2 players from the top are coming down and helping the post and just putting Fayetteville in a position they can't get out of. Yeah, we saw Fayetteville do this in their last home game, actually. I think they were a Heritage again. Heritage would drive, and then 3 Fayetteville players would collapse on that one Heritage player, and, you know, just put that Heritage player in a position where they couldn't move. They either had to take the shot and pray for a foul, or the ball was stolen from them. Rogers is playing this extremely well. They're just a little too aggressive, and you know, if they play a little more passive, Fayetteville's going to be in trouble. Yeah, Relaford stepping in the game, and for Sada, and Sada's out of the game, which is an interesting call, but she really has not defensively done anything yet, which is surprising to see from her. Yeah, and it is early in the game, and you know, again, Rogers is almost doing her job for her. 5 fouls already, but you can't really do much defensively when, you know, there's not much going on defensively. Bridges did not get the call right there. Coach is not too happy about that, and Fayetteville's going to have to call a timeout. And we're going to go to break right here, but we'll see you right back in the arena right after this.
you live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
And we're back here in the arena, and Claudia Bridges got the ball up top. She's going to be dribbling around and gives it to Bobbitt. Bobbitt looking for anybody open. Fayetteville's just getting collapsed right now, not being able to get out of the situations they're in. And Beck's going to take a big drive, gets collapsed, but she's going to, and that's going to be a charge on Kariah Beck right there. Not too happy about that. Interesting call, and Fayetteville's going to come back against Rogers with the press. And Rogers is prepared for the press. They put 4 players down there, and Park is going to be inbounding the ball. It's going to be a quick throw in right there to Cates. Cates is going to have to give it back to Parks, and Parks is going to take her dribble and try to go through the middle. That's just not going to work for her, and she's going to have to go outside of Bridges. Bridges playing good defense right there, but not much is happening, and Cates going to hold on to the ball, and the Rogers coach right now, Coach Early, is giving the call. Here's a big drive by Cates right here. Nice hook shot, but it won't fall in. She'll get her own rebound, though. She'll bump it outside, and we're going to have the pass out to Park. Park with a three-pointer, and it doesn't fall in. And the ball is now back to Fayetteville. Fayetteville going for it, spin moves, puts the layup up, and that's a basket for Fayetteville. After a dry run for both teams, we're going to get the first big shot from Goforth.
Yeah, that was an impressive shot by Goforth. A nice spin move there into the layup. I mean, we've seen that from her a lot, but especially in that like the tight the Rogers defense. Sorry, really impressive play.
Yep, and we're gonna have Cates pushing the ball out once again, and big drive right here by Rogers, but nothing's gonna go towards the basket, and we're just gonna keep. It's a lot of dribbling right now, not a lot of crazy movement. Fayetteville trying to get the rebound, and it goes out, and there's a little miscommunication. Or I guess a little bit of just not good rebounding, and it goes out. And, you know, you just can't do that. And, you know, tonight's a really nice night, and I'm also going to talk about our really nice sponsors tonight, First National Bank, where they'll put you first. You can check them out at fnbank.net, fnbank.net, if you want some personal good banking. And Rogers is going to have the ball up top with Park. Park's going to pump it into the middle. Nothing's happening in there. And Covington's going to push it out to Park. Park is going to take the foul. Interesting call right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Heritage at this point, or Rogers, sorry. Rogers is trying to pick up as many fouls as possible. Trying to, I guess, get Fayetteville to catch up in the amount of fouls that they have.
Big shot right there. Just couldn't quite fall in. And another shot by Park. Big shot again by Park. And the ball is just going to keep moving around. Right now, Brockhoff's got the ball. She pushes it outside. And, oh, beautiful pass right there. The nice reverse layup, and it's just not going to fall in. But Rogers going to get their own rebound, and they're going to score another basket on Fayetteville. And the outstanding assist right there from Covington. Goforth's going to try to get the ball. She's going to get that call for her, and she's going to be taking her 2 shots. Fayetteville keeping this game really low scoring, a surprising thing for Fayetteville to be doing.
Yeah, and Rogers, the ball movement back there was super impressive. They missed those 2 threes, but then they got that nice pass down in the paint with a nice layup from the rebound from Ali Figgenskew. Just impressive. And then Goforth, not letting it phase her, just going down the line immediately and trying to get that layup and picking up the foul.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to know is Fayetteville really didn't get the rebound there at all. Goforth was just not to be seen for that rebound right there, and those 3-point baskets kept falling and going out and falling and going back. I mean, Rogers just kept getting that ball back, and you saw Covington with the outstanding assist in between 2 Fayetteville players with a one-handed pass down to Park, and Park getting an easy shot right there, and that was it for. I mean, that shuts Fayetteville's momentum down when you can have great ball movement, and no one can do anything about that.
Yeah, and they again, their rebounding was so impressive. Fayetteville just was unable to do a thing. Goforth seems to be the only one who's been able to rebound from this Rogers team. You know, it's interesting to see because Goforth's normally the one that they pass it down to in fast breaks, but Goforth's having to play down low and get these rebounds. So Fayetteville's got to change something if they're going to win this game.
Yeah, Goforth's definitely going to be your post player, but you do see her on fast breaks, and it seems Rogers is going to try to get some mismatches going, and this is the first time we've seen that Fayetteville. Wow, that Fayetteville full court press was just broken and shattered right there. McConnell making a huge play right there, and Sada's gonna bounce the ball out to Beck. Beck with a big layup. It's gonna bounce off the front of the rim, and Fayetteville just can't move. Park with some outstanding boxing out, knocking Relaford down on the floor, and Rogers is officially on their roll. Treadwell with a huge layup, and coach is gonna have to call a timeout for Fayetteville. I mean, I'm speechless after that run. That was really impressive by Rogers right there. That ball movement was outstanding. And we'll be right back after this break and see if that ball movement keeps being outstanding.
Community owned, locally governed, uniquely qualified. Washington Regional is your hospital. It's where babies are born. Life-saving education is offered. Outreach services are provided. It's where a continuum of care is ensured and growth is supported. We do all these things for the community because of the people who live here. People like you. We are your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
And as we're continuing to be in timeout here in Bulldog Arena, we have the cheerleaders with their pom-poms down on the home side of the arena, going with the Arkansas fight song, and the Lady Dogs are going to take their way on the court, and the Rogers team is too. Rogers are not in a pressured situation at all, and if they keep moving the ball like that, Fayetteville's just not going to be able to do a single thing.
Yeah, Rogers has seemed to be the only team that's been able to figure out this Fayetteville full court press.
Yeah, they broke it. It was 3 passes and it was done for.
Did not stand a chance.
Yeah, and then McConnell with a huge 3-point shot, and it just absolutely shut him down. Goforth, though, is going to return the favor, and it's just going to bounce out. Fayetteville's shots are not landing tonight.
No, and it seems like Goforth's the only one taking the shots here. The only other points on the court right now is Kariah Beck.
Yeah, and Beck is the only one that is also shooting right now. And Fayetteville has to get those rebounds. Relaford has to be down there and be able to get the ball. And we're going to have the ball moved outside. A big shot right here by Relaford, and Relaford's not going to make it. But Goforth's going to get a huge rebound right there, and she's going to have to dribble it out. And Sada's going to have it up top. She's going to take the dribble, pass it back out to Goforth. Goforth's going to drive, and she's going to get that layup. Outstanding layup right there. Good job of using baseline against Rogers right there.
Yeah, Goforth got that rebound behind, while being boxed out. And then she was able to get that and use the baseline to her advantage and get the layup there.
Goforth just absolutely shut down that layup right there from Park, and there was no penalty called or anything, and that was an aggressive play by Goforth. I mean, she just shut it down right there. We're gonna have the movement, excuse me, from Rogers. Rogers is trying to figure out a little bit of a drill. McConnell, the girl who made the outstanding 3-point basket earlier, had the ball up top, and now it's over to Park. Park's gonna have it at the bottom of the logo, and Rogers is going to run the clock out and be the ones taking the last shot. Big shot right there. Nothing was going to happen right there. Big shot right here by Relaford. Relaford's not going to get anywhere close to the basket, and that's going to be the first quarter of the game here at Bulldog Arena. And right now the Bulldogs are down 9-12, but they're in. Nope, excuse me, nobody's in the bonus, and we'll see if anyone does go in the bonus after this break.
Come to the Grease Pig for all your vehicle needs. Voted Best Oil and Lube in Northwest Arkansas, you can count on the Grease Pig for more than just the best oil changes. Get in and out and on your way fast at the Grease Pig, home of the 17-point oil change. Alignments, brakes, air conditioning, tires, transmission, tune-ups, and general repairs on all makes and models from our ASE certified technicians. Plus, service with a smile. Go to greasepiglube.com for special offers right now, and then bring your vehicle to the Grease Pig. Voted Best of the Best on North College next to Herman's or on MLK in Fayetteville.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
And here we go. The second quarter is beginning here at Bulldog Arena. And it's going to be Kennedy Bobbitt inbounding the ball for Fayetteville. And we're going to get this thing rolling here in just a second. And there we go. Claudia Bridges has the ball. She's going to be pushing it out to Seda. Seda going over to Beck. And Beck's going to take the crosser with the screen. She's going to drive, go for the layup. Hits the bottom of the board. Oh, and Goforth with a big shove on accident right there. That's going to be a foul. That was a bit aggressive.
Yeah, Goforth. She had a clean ball. She thought she had a clean ball, and they switch over.
I don't think Goforth likes Park. I do not think he likes Park at all. I mean, she didn't help her up earlier when she was down on the floor. I don't know if it's a sportsmanship thing, but you know, usually you help the player up when they're in that situation. And Park's gonna have the ball on Bridges. Bridges is actually guarding Park pretty well right now, and McKay's gonna take the big reverse spin layup thing that was, and Fable's gonna get the ball. Relaford holding onto the ball by herself. She's gonna draw the foul. And that was a good job of drawing that foul right there. I mean, she was running full speed. She makes sure Rogers didn't have their feet set. Didn't get the shot, didn't get the baseline. Oh, never mind. Fayetteville is going to get that shot because they are in the bonus, finally. And they're going to get their shots right here from Relaford.
Yeah, that was really good game sense from Relaford, knowing that Rogers had 6 fouls and playing aggressive there to pick up that last foul to get the bonus and have these free throws and end up with a potential 3-point opportunity. Really smart by her.
Relaford missing her first layup. It's going to be a travel, though, on Relaford. She's going to have to walk it all the way back down the court to play some defense. But Fayetteville is continuing to play press. So, and I think what the big thing is right here is if one player gets alone and they start to separate this Fayetteville defense and they put Fayetteville in a one-on-one situation, it gets a little dangerous. Claudia Bridges, big steal right there, but couldn't quite hold on to it, and Rogers is going to get the ball back, and they've gotten Fayetteville separated. Let's see if they can drive on him, and they're almost going to get the drive right there. Gets their own rebound. Kennedy Bobbitt trying to play defense. Almost scored on it. And Bobbitt's going to get the ball back right here as she dribbles back down the court. She's going to hit Bridges on the side. Bridges just dribbling. Bridges needs to take this shot. She had an open shot right there. He's going to put it over to Relaford. Relaford with a big move. Plays the post position well and gets her points.
Yeah, really nice shot there by Relaford, using her height to an advantage, especially as a freshman. Just great ball, great play right there in the press, working out for Fayetteville finally.
Yeah, Seda right there with a huge steal. That's her first steal of the night, surprisingly. And Rogers is going to get the rebound, though, after Fayetteville had a huge chance. Nice pass right there from Park all the way down the court. Claudia Bridges almost gets the ball, but it was, I guess, just a little bit too fast to catch. And they're going to set themselves up on top. Park's going to drive, bump it out. Big shot right here from Cates, and it's going to bounce off the rim. And Fayetteville's going to get their rebound right here without letting Rogers have a chance to get it. Seda with the big shot, a nice flop on the floor by Parks, and that's going to be a point for Fayetteville. That was quite the flop. Oh, excuse me, that was really loud. I don't know why. That's quite the flop.
Yeah, Rogers seems to be on a bit of a dry run here. Fayetteville, they're on fire right now. They need to keep up the momentum that they have. You know, Fayetteville, they've had such a slow start. It's good to see them finally moving, finally see them, you know, fall into their pace, fall into their momentum, and they're finally controlling the pace of this game.
Notice Goforth is not in the game. I mean, I don't know if that's saying anything, but Fayetteville's bench has been done. I mean, they've done an extremely good job lately.
Yeah, and Fayetteville having, I believe, 3 out of the 5 bench players out right now on the court.
Yeah, Rogers seems to be lacking what they had earlier, which was their offensive rebounds. They seem to be tired. Bobbitt with a big shot. It's going to airball. It's going to go over to Beck. Beck with the rebound. She's going to put it in, and that's going to be a point right there. And, yeah, Bobbitt not too happy as she rolls her eyes right there after coming off of that one. And Cates is going to have the ball. Emmy Bailey is being subbed in. I don't know who yet, but I'm assuming Bobbitt after that shot. No, I mean, she's done an outstanding job of the game. You just can't make mistakes like that. Another big mistake by Fayetteville right there from Beck. They're going to try for the block. They're not going to get the call for them, and we're going to see some substitutions go in here.
That was an interesting call because I don't think any Fayetteville jumped up. It looked like they all had their feet planted.
Yeah, Relaford came from behind, but it wasn't called on Relaford. It was called on Beck, which was interesting because she had her feet set. And, you know, I don't know if that was the right call, but, you know, that's how it is. Bobbitt's going to go sub with, Bailey's going to go sub with Bobbitt. And Templeton's going to sub in the game for Beck right there. Beck picking up a little bit too many fouls for the team. And Rogers is going to make their shot, making it a 2-point game. And Rogers is down right now. And Claudia Bridges is going to have to keep it that way if she wants to continue to manage the court like she is right now. The communication just seems really off for Fayetteville. They're not being able to run their plays. They're not being able to do anything. Oh, Bridges with a big shot. A travel's going to be called on her. And that was an interesting travel. That was an interesting travel call.
Yeah, I mean, once again, they're calling this game tight. Like, this is an important game
tight
for both teams, so they're going to call it tighter than they usually do. And just, I mean, you're seeing it. Both teams are getting frustrated with the amount of fouls that are being called.
Big movement right here from Rogers. Rogers, they keep going down low and then popping out. And there's a travel right there by Rogers, and they didn't call it. Big shot right here from Covington, and Covington's going to get the shot, and Fayetteville's going to have to return it. It's tied up 15-15. Bailey's got the ball up top. Covington's guarding her, and Fayetteville's trying to run some plays, but Rogers is pinching them if they go to the side, and in the middle, Fayetteville just doesn't see anything. Templeton's got the ball movement. They're going to call an illegal screen on Devin Roberts, and I
didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest.
I think she tripped on her foot, but it didn't look intentional at all. And so, I mean, if you're gonna call that, you might as well call flagrant at that point. But you know, that's just how it is. Oh, Claudia Bridges making her mark. Oh, interesting, not call right there by the refs. Bridges was getting pretty much bear hugged. Not even a jump ball call at least. And Bridges is gonna have to save the ball. Fayetteville has nothing right now. They're absolutely, wow. They're not giving anything to Fayetteville right now. I mean, they're giving nothing to Fayetteville. This is interesting. This is the last 4 fouls in the game have been in the last 2 minutes, and they have all been on Fayetteville. Coach is going to have to call a timeout and tell his team to play more conservatively.
This is strange. I'm not going to lie. This is strange. Like, we talked about the games being called tight, but I don't think anyone realized how tight they were going to call this. I mean, 3 out of those 4 fouls we didn't see. I mean, the refs are there, so they have a better angle than us. But the crowd hasn't been happy with it either.
Washington Regional Medical Center has been honored with the Governor's Quality Award for Performance Excellence. This is the highest level of recognition offered through the Governor's Quality Award program. And Washington Regional is only the 5th hospital in the state to receive the award since the program began in 1995. For award-winning quality and life-changing care, Washington Regional is your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
Hey, and we're back from that commercial break. Braxton, what were you saying before that commercial break kind of caught you off guard?
3 out of the, as I was saying, 3 out of the 4 fouls have been on Fayetteville in the past 2 minutes. We haven't been able to see, and the crowd, both crowds have been able to see. The Fayetteville crowd has not been happy whatsoever with the past 3 calls on the Fayetteville side, and the Fayetteville players haven't been happy either.
But you know, unlike the Fayetteville crowd, you can be happy with our sponsor tonight, First National Bank. Make sure to visit their website so you'll have a happy time at fnbank.net. That's fnbank.net, and that's First National Bank, our sponsors of the night, who will indeed make you happy when you go visit that website, because they'll make it personal. And Rogers is going to get the ball stolen. Templeton doing outstanding with Bridges coming in behind. Fayetteville is just not being able to hold on the ball because this is the gap. Right now, you see that right there, outstanding shot. I mean, Byers right there having a really open shot. The trick right there is Rogers is not guarding the side.
No, and I mean, they haven't all game, and it's worked out for them. Now, both teams are on the dry run there, and it makes sense why they haven't guarded. No one's taking a shot there. But
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to guard that.
It's
They've been
open once again with Emmy
again.
Bailey. Yeah, and if Fayetteville can pressure it over here, give it to Bridges up top. Wow, they are not giving Fayetteville any. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. That's another one on Fayetteville. That's their 4th traveling call in the night. Wow. I'm.
To me, I only saw one step she took before a dribble.
Yeah, I don't even know if she did step. I think she was dribbling when she stepped. Big shot right here by number 33, Treadwell. I almost thought it was the other name. And Fayetteville's going to have to find that side shot. It's the right side. It is not any other side. Bailey getting completely rejected. And it's a 2v1 down the court for Claudia Bridges. Bridges trying to play defense, but she just can't match up against 2 players. And Fayetteville somehow is still in this game, and it does not mentally feel like they are. They've been outcoached. Relaford, big 3-point shot. That is against the backboard. Templeton's finally going to get a call for Fayetteville, and that's going to be the first call of the night for Fayetteville.
Yeah, that's the first call for Fayetteville for free throws since 6.5 minutes in the second. Rogers has gone almost 6 minutes without a single foul.
Good for them. I mean, good defense. But wow, that is wild to think about. I mean, some of these calls, I'm not trying to be biased right here, but some of these calls were kind of random, honestly. And I mean, at least I don't know. They were just kind of weird calls, for sure. Fayetteville putting pressure. They're going to get a steal. Byers going to go up with a layup. Gets the no foul called. And they're going to give the ball to Fayetteville. I don't know how there was not a call.
I mean, we were right there, and I could have sworn
she grabbed her arm.
That I saw contact.
Byers, big 3-point shot. She's going to make it.
Byers is huge so far in the second quarter.
She doesn't miss. Park trying to be a quarterback right here, throws it deep on the left side of the court, and that's how Rogers is breaking this press. They're having to make big plays in order to get through Fayetteville. Nice shot right there by Faganskaya. She tripped up, and she's going to have to get back up. Emmy Bailey's wide open. 3-point basket. Fayetteville has definitely found the side, and that is what they've needed all game, is to find the side. Rogers moving the ball. Rogers taking a big shot. Park almost hits a deep 3-point basket, but Bridges is going to get the ball. Bridges is going to waste that clock, and Rogers is going to have to come back and play defense because they can't afford that side, and the side open once again, gets rejected. It's Fayetteville's ball. Fayetteville has now dared Rogers to come and guard the wing shot.
Yeah, and I mean, when Rogers guards the wing shot, you'll see that either the middle of the 3-point line or the left side of it will become open. And it's just not worked for Rogers at all so far. They've got to change something in their defensive thing to cover it because the wings open again.
What Fayetteville needs to do is get Bridges to drive right here, pull in some players, and then bounce it out. Coach is going to call a timeout. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's a lot of wind. Coach was not happy with Claudia right there. I have not seen that funny of an angry face in a long time from Coach right there. And we will be right back to the arena right after this break.
At the Odom Law Firm, our injury attorneys are proud to have been able to represent the people of Northwest Arkansas for over 35 years. If you or a loved one are ever injured in an accident, we would welcome the opportunity to meet with you to see if we can help. Give us a call at 442-7575 or find us online at odomfirm.com. We have recently moved, so please feel free to stop by and visit us at our new location at 161 Van Ash. And most importantly, go Dogs!
We're back. The band's playing. The Lady Dogs are ready. Emmy Bailey's going to throw the ball in, and Claudia Bridges is going to have the ball. Claudia, big 3-point shot at the middle. They found it. Wow. Wow. That's halftime. It's 27-22. Claudia Bridges hitting it, and the buzzer beating And we're going to go into halftime, and we'll be right back after this halftime break and show.
Help me welcome to the floor the future of Fayetteville cheer, the Little Cheer Dogs. Last week, the FHS freshmen, junior varsity, and varsity cheerleaders led a kiddie clinic for our future cheer dogs where they worked on jumps, stunts, cheers, and a dance. They are here tonight to show you what they learned. Please join me in welcoming our future cheer dogs to the floor.
Community owned, locally governed, uniquely qualified. Washington Regional is your hospital. It's where babies are born. Life-saving education is offered. Outreach services are provided. It's where a continuum of care is ensured and growth is supported. We do all these things for the community because of the people who live here. People like you. We are your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
Electricity is a lot of things to a lot of people. And although it's only been 75 years since electric cooperatives electrified rural America, it's hard to imagine a time without it. It's there with us each and every day. For us at Ozarks Electric Cooperative, providing reliable, affordable electricity is a chance to connect with our members, to be there when the lights turn on, to innovate, and to continue finding ways to improve our members' quality of life. Electricity is whatever our members need it to be, powering their lives every single day.
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Washington Regional Urgent Care is a convenient and cost-effective alternative to the emergency room. No appointments are needed and all ages are welcome. Washington Regional Urgent Care is open 7 days a week, now with 2 locations in Fayetteville next to Washington Regional Medical Center and in Johnson on Johnson Mill Boulevard. For quality, convenient, non-emergency care, Washington Regional Urgent Care is here for you. For hours, locations, and a list of non-emergency care treatments, go to wregional.com.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
you live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Experience award-winning quality at Washington Regional. Washington Regional Medical Center has been honored with the Governor's Quality Award for Performance Excellence. This is the highest level of recognition offered through the Governor's Quality Award program. And Washington Regional is only the 5th hospital in the state to receive the award since the program began in 1995. For award-winning quality and life-changing care, Washington Regional is your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
Come to the Grease Pig for all your vehicle needs. Voted best oil and lube in Northwest Arkansas, you can count on the Grease Pig for more than just the best oil changes. Get in and out and on your way fast at the Grease Pig, home of the 17-point oil change. Alignments, brakes, air conditioning, tires, transmission, tune-ups, and general repairs on all makes and models from our ASE certified technicians. Plus, service with a smile. Go to greasepiglube.com for special offers right now and then bring your vehicle to the Grease Pig. Voted best of the best on North College next to Herman's or on MLK at Fayetteville.
Experience award-winning quality at Washington Regional. Washington Regional Medical Center has been honored with the Governor's Quality Award for Performance Excellence. This is the highest level of recognition offered through the Governor's Quality Award program. And Washington Regional is only the 5th hospital in the state to receive the award since the program began in 1995. For award-winning quality and life-changing care, Washington Regional is your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
At the Odom Law Firm, our injury attorneys are proud to have been able to represent the people of Northwest Arkansas for over 35 years. If you or a loved one are ever injured in an accident, we would welcome the opportunity to meet with you to see if we can help. Give us a call at 442-7575 or find us online at odomfirm.com. We have recently moved, so please feel free to stop by and visit us at our new location at 161 Van Ash. And most importantly, go Dogs!
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Well, we got some great statistics here from both teams, and let's talk about first half field goal percentage real quick. For Rogers right now, they're 29.6%. Not very high, pretty low. That's pretty stinking low. They're 8 for 27.
And they're 3 for 14 on three-point baskets.
That is what, I mean, that's a majority of their first half field goals. Free throws are 50%, which isn't bad. Free throws are never, they're usually a pretty mediocre percentage, but you really got to keep it going. And right now, probably most likely the reason Fayetteville's winning, they have higher percentages in about everything. If you look right here, Fayetteville's field goal percentage is at 39.1% versus Rogers, which was at 29.6%. So 10 percentages. Yeah, that sounds weird, but I mean, up to 10% better. And it's almost the exact same story with threes in its percentage. They're 4 of 11. Why? Rogers is just 3 of 14, so they've shot more. They just haven't made it. I mean, first quarter it was 12 points by Rogers, and in the second quarter it was 18 points by Fayetteville. So you just have that mix-up, and it was really just a flip-flop of both quarters, and Fayetteville was able to score a little bit more points in that second half. Quarter, excuse me.
And Sasha Goforth, she's 2 for 5 on her field goals, and she's 0 for 3 on her 3 points. She is not having a good game, and I can't tell if it's the even matchup on height, or it's just this impressive Rogers defense that surprised this Fayetteville team.
Yeah, and let it be known that the Fayetteville bench has 13 points. Wow. 13 points out of their 27 right now. The scorer has been tied 4 times, and we've had 9 lead changes in this game already. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. we'll see if there's more lead changes. I doubt there's going to be a lot more. So don't be surprised if far in the paint. Rogers is 6 and Fayetteville's 4, which is weird to see. And we're going to have the ball inbounded by Rogers, trying to make a big break right now. Is parked and she loses it. And that's what Fayetteville needed to get their momentum swinging back their way. Sada's going to give the ball to Bridges, and Bridges is going to take it slowly down the court and take her time with it. Claudia Bridges was 1 for 1 in field goals. So, I mean, pretty good. She's played 16 minutes this game, and she did good for what she needed to do, to say that.
Especially that last 3 before the half.
Yeah, excuse me. I don't think she has 1 point. She's made multiple shots. I don't know why I can't see how many shots she's made, but she's made 5 points in total. She's done a really good job last quarter. And Rogers is going to be moving the ball up against Fayetteville. Oh my goodness, Karaya Beck comes in with the mean knockout, and that's going to be Fayetteville's, Rogers' ball, but good, outstanding hustle right there by Karaya Beck.
Yeah, and we're used to seeing that from her. We didn't see any of that from her in the first half, and it's good to see that she's able to make moves like that early in the second half. And we just that Fayetteville team's got to hope that she can do that for the rest of this game.
Yep, Claudia Bridges is going to take the ball down the court, and Bridges is having a really good game right now. She's going to bounce it over to Seda. Seda down low has the shot from Templeton, and Templeton with the easy shot. Templeton having a decent half, but did not make any points. She did have a good defensive steal, so you got to give her credit where credit's due. She really did help the team when she needed to. Big shot right there from Rogers. Rogers just not hitting the shot, and Sada's going to get the ball.
Yeah, and Templeton, again, especially as a shorter player, getting these steals and, almost using your smallness to your advantage, just being agile and, able to evade, just be evasive of these big Rogers players.
Yes, Sada's just not hitting her shots, and she is an outstanding defensive player. She had 2 steals last half, and she just couldn't get one right there. Couldn't get a basket right there, and that's a 3-point basket by Story right there. Excuse me, I was saying Park. That is Story. Story is number 2 for everyone that needs to know. She's had a really good game tonight. Story's actually 2 for 9 in total field goals. She's made 1 3-pointer. That's now 2 3-pointers, so she's 2 for 7. Surprising. She has 5 points, but she looked like she's been playing better than that.
Yeah, you've got to expect her to make more shots than this. She has shot 9 times and made 2 of them.
Yeah.
You can't have that, and it's part of Rogers having that 29% field goal percentage in the first half. It's just that right there. It's going to hurt you in the long run.
Yeah, and Sada's getting the steal right there and the basket, so kudos to her. She proved me wrong, I guess, and she made her shot. Big shot right here from Rogers, but Goforth's going to get the rebound as it bounces off the back of the rim. Goforth, the driving, is going to go with the drive, and it's going to roll right off the rim. And Sada's going to get the ball. Sada pushing it out to Goforth. Goforth looking for a shot, but couldn't quite get the drive. And Sada, nice down low pass to Beck, but it just wasn't powerful enough to get over to her and get stolen midway through. And Rogers is going to have the ball. Big shot right here from Rogers. It's not going to fall in, and Claudia Bridges is going to have the ball. And Fayetteville is definitely trying to keep their lead while they have it.
Yeah, Fayetteville's doing an outstanding job early in this third quarter. Honestly, they're playing so much better than they did in the first half, defensively and offensively. They've gotten their rebounds when they should, and they've kept this Rogers team from getting as many rebounds as they did in the first half. Rogers, again, their rebounds were off the charts almost in the first half. Fayetteville, they struggled a lot for rebounds, and they've got to do a lot better in the rebounds, and they've done that so far in this first half, for the third quarter.
Yep, Sada down low, passes over to Templeton. Templeton with an easy layup.
Georgia
and
Templeton.
Wow, that gets so loud right there. Every time a big point is scored, and that's going to be Coach Early's timeout, and we'll be right back here after Early's timeout.
Experience award-winning quality at Washington Regional. Washington Regional Medical Center has been honored with the Governor's Quality Award for Performance Excellence. This is the highest level of recognition offered through the Governor's Quality Award program. And Washington Regional is only the 5th hospital in the state to receive the award since the program began in 1995. For award-winning quality and life-changing care, Washington Regional is your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
And welcome back to Bulldog Arena. I'm Jay Beasley here with Braxton Boleen, and we're ready to watch ourselves some basketball here at FHS Arena as the third quarter continues. And, you know, what I really appreciate about our relationship is how we know each other on that first name basis. And speaking of first name basis, knowing First National Bank, our sponsor, wants to know everyone watching this broadcast tonight that they want to know you on a first name basis. So make sure to check them out at fnbank.net. And, you know, I have to imagine what Coach said right there. Coach on Fayetteville's side was, don't let go. You just can't let go. So, you know, that's a really powerful message to a lot of people, and especially in basketball, that's really important. And just in life, you know, you always learn life lessons from basketball. So that's what I could kind of hear from the side of my ear, and they just can't let go of this win.
Yeah, and I mean, I guarantee the Rogers coach told his team as well. You've got to pick up the pace. Fayetteville has controlled the pace of this ball game since 3 minutes left in the second, and they're doing it here with four minutes left in the third. They've played exceptionally well. They've played so much better than they did in the first half. And Rogers, they've struggled. This is where Fayetteville, once Fayetteville gets momentum, they do not stop, and it's super hard to get back. And Rogers, they've got to make some changes real quick if they're going to do that.
That's Sada's fourth steal of the night. She's doing an outstanding job and is really showing up in the second half. Relaford shot, fouled. She's got her shots, and she's going to be taken from the free throw line, and she'll be shooting those real quick right here. I don't know. I guess I know what Coach said because I kind of heard him, but I guess that must be really powerful to them, not letting go.
Yeah, I mean, it says, those 3 words say a lot. Wow, again, another timeout.
And I guess we'll continue talking after we get back from this break.
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Relaford with the shots right here. She's going to be shooting one shot. She's missed all of her free throws tonight. That was a big free throw miss right there. Got to be making those. It's not vital at this point, but you know it's really nice. I mean, let's look at Fayetteville's free throw percentage was 55. It's probably a little lower after that. And you just got to be able to adjust after you do something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, Fayetteville, they have a 12-point lead. So again, it's not vital to them winning this game. Honestly, right now, the most important thing they can do is play exceptional defense, like right there. Their full court press has improved a lot in this third quarter.
Yeah, Sada got another steal right there. That's 5. And when I said the second half, I'm like, Sada has 2 steals. She's doing okay on defense. That was steal number 3, and it's been 4 minutes. So I'm not saying I'm jinxing anything, but I think I'm jinxing something. You know, I've got a lot of people that get mad at me when I say a team's gonna win, and I say I don't jinx games. I only call them. So, you know, little corny joke right there for everybody, and Fayetteville's gonna get a little
struggled to get
jump.
that one out, didn't you?
No, I mean, hey, I don't jinx them. I call them people. I don't jinx them. I call them. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting right here with Braxton, and we call the game. We're not jinxing them over here. And we haven't yet. Fayetteville's won every game, so, you know, I'm just saying. And Goforth is going to play some defense. Sada almost got another steal right there off of Goforth. The tap of the ball. Templeton having to Templeton played some outstanding defense right there. Jump ball. That's going to be,
I think it'll be
Fayetteville's ball. like she's being shoved, as she explained to the ref. And high chance we see them call some things against Fayetteville right here. Fayetteville's being a little shovey, so we'll definitely possibly see that. And Bridges is going to have the ball, give it off to Beck. Beck dribbling around, takes the inside step, pushes that out over to Bailey. Emmy Bailey with a big 3-point basket. Outstanding play right there by Emmy Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey's played a lot better in this third quarter, I've noticed. We saw her in the first half with only 1 field goal total and just 2 points on the board. It's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, and she does an outstanding job when she does shoot. She's done a really good job of that. And Claudia Bridges is going to have the ball right here, once again being the ball manager on the court. And we're not seeing a lot of Sasha Goforth tonight. I'm just throwing that out there. Sasha Goforth, when she was out there, was 2 for 5. She was definitely putting her shots up, but she only had 5 points in total, which was about the team max. Well, actually, the highest scoring was Byers with 2 3-point baskets to put her up there. But 6 points was about as much as any player was scoring on Fayetteville. I think Goforth's mojo just wasn't there tonight.
Yeah, Goforth seemed a little off from the very beginning, and I think it was a smart decision from the coach on the Fayetteville side to take her out of the game. And it's worked out in their favor. They're up 15 points, and the bench has just played phenomenal this game.
Not if you're a guard.
And we're going to get some subs in here. Goforth is back in the game, and so is Saida. And Goforth actually was in for quite a bit, to be fair to her. It's just she really hasn't showed up like I would have expected her to. And Relaford's going to take her shots right here because, I mean, she's been on a roll right now. And right here, we're going to have Story with the rebound. Story's going to fall down, get the jump ball. I mean, she's getting bullied right now by Fayetteville's defense.
Yeah, it seems Rogers almost forgot how they broke the Fayetteville's full court press so easily, and it seems that they're all abandoning their point guard at the very beginning of as soon as they inbounded in, and it's not working. We saw right there she fell over because the press was so tight.
Yeah, she just really couldn't adjust to what was happening, and you just really have to do that when you get in situations like that. And Claudia Bridges is going to have the ball, and Fayetteville's going to get the foul drawn, and they're going to take their shots right here as Rogers has to continue to trail behind Fayetteville 28-40. Fayetteville is definitely gaining a lead on Rogers right now. I mean, excuse me, they're not getting a lead. They're way ahead. I'm sorry. We're having a bit of a pin incident, technical difficulty, if you will, with a pin. It seems to have
While they do it, it's almost unnoticeable. I mean, again, we've got Rogers with 4 fouls at the very beginning.
Yeah, I know. And we got the pin fixed, so that's good for us. And we're going to a timeout, so nice timing. And Rogers is going to go to their timeout right here, and we'll be right back after this break.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
We are back after the break. Bulldogs are up 41-28, and Kariah Beck's going to have some free throws here. You've got to expect her to make these. They're real important, even if they're up by so much. They're up by 13 here. Good free throw from Kariah Beck. We've seen Kariah Beck actually perform exceptionally well defensively. I believe she has 4 steals on the ball right now and 5 points. With this free throw right there, making it 6. Now the Fayetteville leads now up to 15. Fayetteville, I feel like they've kept, such a big lead against this strong Rogers team. Rogers, they're 3rd in the conference, so this is a tough game for Fayetteville. And Fayetteville, as we've seen in all their other home games, they've just pulled away slowly but surely, playing such a calm and collected defense and an aggressive offense, and it seems to work out really well for them. Now, there was a really rough foul on the court. It'll be team foul number 2 for the Bulldogs. Now, Rogers, they have 5 fouls on the half already, and there's still a minute and a half in the third quarter. Now, you need 7 fouls for bonus, and for those of you that don't know, bonus is when there's a team foul on Rogers, if they reach 7 fouls, and that means no matter what the foul is, Fayetteville will get a one-on-one free throw opportunity. So every time Rogers will foul, if they get up to 7, it's points for Fayetteville. And a big 3-point pass, or a 2-point jump shot from Rutherford. And another steal from Templeton, I believe, just going for the rebound, but the jump ball will go to Rogers there. Now Rogers, they're struggling. Rogers struggling here to, Rogers is struggling to get the ball moving. They've been on a dry run for 6 minutes now, and Coach Early has called 4 timeouts in this quarter, and the quarter's not even over. Now, you've got to see a lot more time management, and unfortunately, that can no longer happen for Coach Early. He's only got 1 timeout left, and he cannot use it until the 4th quarter, because otherwise, let's be honest, that would just not be a smart decision. Now, Fayetteville playing the full court press, just a little too aggressive. Number 5 on the Fayetteville side will pick up the foul, and it'll be team foul number 4. All of a sudden, Fayetteville jumped from 1 foul to 4. Fayetteville's got to watch those fouls if they're going to keep playing as well as they are and keep this lead. Inbound bot from Rogers is blocked by Sasha Goforth, who's finally back in from the 1st quarter. Now, Kariah Beck with the inbound from the rebound, trying to drive in through, passes it to Goforth. Goforth with a 3, it's good. Goforth, after being out for the entire 2nd quarter and half of the 1st quarter, and most of this 3rd quarter, makes the 3 that she needed. Goforth with 10 points on the board now. It's 48-28 with 20 seconds left in the 3rd. Seda going with the drive after getting the rebound. Goforth with the layup. It's no good. Goforth with the rebound. Templeton with a pass from Goforth saves the ball from going out of bounds. Number 5 on the Fayetteville side, trying to find an opening. Goforth's open. Goforth on the 3-point side, trying to find an opening. Kariah Beck with the 3. It's blocked. Rogers gets the rebound. They will wait out the 3rd quarter. And, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And we just once again want to thank our sponsors tonight. First Security Bank. They want to know you on a first name basis, and they're located on 2691 East Mission Boulevard here in Fayetteville. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, and we'll see you guys right after this break.
Electricity is a lot of things to a lot of people. And although it's only been 75 years since electric cooperatives electrified rural America, it's hard to imagine a time without it. It's there with us each and every day. For us at Ozarks Electric Cooperative, providing reliable, affordable electricity is a chance to connect with our members, to be there when the lights turn on, to innovate, and to continue finding ways to improve our members' quality of life. Electricity is whatever our members need it to be, powering their lives every single day.
Community owned, locally governed, uniquely qualified. Washington Regional is your hospital. It's where babies are born. Life-saving education is offered. Outreach services are provided. It's where a continuum of care is ensured and growth is supported. We do all these things for the community because of the people who live here. People like you. We are your hospital. Learn more at wregional.com.
And welcome back to Bulldog Arena. And we're going to have Templeton inbound it to Bridges. Bridges is taking the ball right here. She's going to take a behind the back dribble to Beck. Beck's going to go with the nice layup, but she's not going to quite hit it. And Templeton's going to have to move the ball out to Relaford. Relaford, oh, big foul to the face and recovers quite well.
Yeah, she almost seemed taping it back. Her arm was hit really hard there too, going for the reverse layup. 20-point lead. I feel like this Rogers team is getting desperate at this point. They've got 6 fouls, and it's the beginning of the 4th, and you're down by 21 now. You've got to play aggressive, but you've got to be careful of those fouls, or else Fayetteville's going to start scoring a lot more than 2 points every drive.
Yeah, for sure. And Beck gets the rebound. Outstanding job. Nice cross, and she's going to go outside with the ball to Bridges. Bridges back to Beck, and Beck's got the baseline, takes the steps, gets the layup. Great job right there by Beck.
Yeah, Beck, She's played exceptionally well in this half. 8 points on the board now, and I think she has 6 steals as well. Seda as well with 7 steals on the game. You know, Fayetteville's just played exceptionally well on the defensive side of things. You know, it's the low-scoring game for them, 51 points. It's nothing to shy at, but it's still not super high for Fayetteville. We have seen them get up a lot higher. You know, we have Rogers here on the offensive side trying to find something that works. They haven't been able to score a point the entire third quarter and the start of the fourth. Fayetteville's just been able to contain them so well, and we've got to see something change if they're going to actually come back in this ball game.
Yeah, and you know, Fayetteville's really, they've just gotten the mentality right now. I don't know what it is, but they came out with a really strong mentality in about the middle of that third quarter. They really started to wake up and start to put. Have you heard the cricket noise right there? They kind of put Rogers to sleep a little bit. It's 53-28. Rogers has not scored since the 3-minute mark in the third quarter, if I'm correct.
I think it was actually the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, I think, yep, you're right. And I mean, that's pretty crazy. That is crazy. Big shot right here by Rogers. Oh, Becky colliding right there. The ball's going to go out. It's going to be Rogers' ball, though. And Coach, hey, you got to give it to Coach. He's going to get on to Claudia if she messes up no matter what. And we're going to get another timeout by Rogers, and we're going to go to a break. Why would we do that?
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
You know, Braxton, living in Fayetteville is great. And I love living in Fayetteville. And you know, if you live here in Fayetteville, you can check out our sponsors tonight. Just on East Mission Boulevard here in Fayetteville at 2691 East Mission Boulevard.
Or at fnbank.net. Once again, that's fnbank.net. And First Security Bank, they're so nice that they're able to sponsor us today. I use them, I love them, and I'm sure you guys will too.
Yeah, they really do know us on a first name basis, and I really do appreciate them knowing us. And they really do put you first, just like their motto says. We're going to get the inbound here from Rogers, and Rogers is going to start moving that ball. And Rogers spinning around, trying to get some shots, and we're going to get a missed dribble right there. I mean, outstanding hustle tonight by Story, but she just cannot answer Fayetteville's call, and Fayetteville's going to get that call right there, and that's going to be another point for, another free throw right there for Rutherford.
Yeah, Fayetteville's not got the bonus, and like I said, bonus is if you get the bonus on your team, you're in a huge advantage. You get a free throw for every team foul that the other team commits, and it's 2. So even if you miss the first one and you make the second, it's still a point, and points in basketball, even if it's just one, are everything in this game. 1 point can make a whole lot of a difference, and a lot of games are won by 1 point.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, those are some outstanding words there, by the way. 1 point. That is the most true thing about any game. 1 point means a lot, no matter what it is. And Fayetteville definitely, it's trying to use that 1 point mentality.
Yeah, I mean, they're up by 24, but they're playing like they're down by 5.
Yeah, they really are. And I mean, for a long time it was that. So, and Fayetteville's not used to that. That is not a comfortable area for Fayetteville. Rogers moving the ball out. And I mean, Rogers is just, they had it. I don't know if they got tired or what happened, but they just don't have it anymore. Nice move right here by Rogers. They're also not getting fouls called for them, to be fair. That was pretty blatant. That didn't get called. And Sada's going to give it over to Relaford. Relaford taking that Euro step, but that's going to go against her.
Fayetteville's coach is not happy about that one.
Yeah, I mean, you can, this is how I feel about that one. It's just,
Her feet was planted, though. I would have called it a charge.
Yeah, no one can see what I'm doing, but I don't know how to describe that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, people at home. And Rogers is going to have the ball right here. They're going to dribble it around. They're going to give it over to Story. Story's going to push it over Cates. Cates is going to push it back outside. We're going to have Story with a three-point shot, and she is going to drain it straight through the basket. And Seda gets not one, not two, but 3 points off that three-point basket. And that's what they needed. Those are those little points that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Rutherford has played an outstanding game. 12 points on the board. As a freshman on the varsity team, the skill she is showing is amazing.
She is leading the team. Seda, Seda getting the call. Outstanding defense right there. She's very composed about it, though. And that was a really good job by her right there to get that call.
Yeah, Seda has played an exceptionally well defensive game. She has 7 steals, I believe, on the night. And herself, she's got, I think, 8 points as well. She's played 6 points, sorry. She's played exceptionally well. And, you know, I'm excited to see what she has for the rest of this game.
Yeah, for sure. Claudia Bridges is going to have the ball up top. She's going to, take the step back. She drives, pushes out to Goforth. Goforth's going to drive down to Relaford. Relaford trying to get more points on the board. Can't rebound the ball. Beck almost gets it, but it goes out.
Yeah, I mean, Fayetteville, I feel like now they know that there's only 4 minutes left in this game, and they're up by 23. They're playing a little more relaxed. They're more having fun with the game. They know that they've almost got this game won. They just got to keep playing, you know. They've just got to keep playing the defense that they have, and they all have this game won. Rogers, on the other hand, they've got to play like this. There's 30 seconds left in the ball game. They've got to score 5 points, because if not, they will not come out on top in this game. 23 points is a lot, but it is doable in 4 minutes.
I guess the theme tonight's redneck. I didn't get the motto. I'm kind of hurt. I usually tend to dress up to the theme. Big shot right here by Rogers. Those are some short jorts right there by Jackson Down in the student section. I mean, those are some like short jorts. Shorty jorts? I'm sorry. Oh, Daisy Dukes. I'm sorry. They're called Daisy Dukes. In Fayetteville, Rogers are going to sub. We're going to get Story to come out of the game, probably for the night. Coach is talking to her. He knows she's pissed, as I just saw him say, which is understandable. I would be a little pissed too. But Story definitely showing her leadership tonight. I believe she is a senior, so you could tell by the way she played tonight. Wow.
Yeah, Story played an outstanding game. I believe she was never subbed out until this point. And with 3 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. I mean, outstanding. She played 21 minutes of this ball game. That's impressive to see. And she played nonstop. She played a great ball game. And I think she actually had 10 points on the game, which, I mean, that's the most points on the Rogers side. So just really impressive ball game from her.
Yep, Amy Bailey's in the game for Claudia Bridges, and a lot of subs, and Fayetteville's bench is always very surprising on how they do. I mean, Fayetteville's bench could be a 7A West starting team. Honestly, they honestly could. 13 points off the bench after the first half. Pretty much scored most of the points in that first half, and I mean, there's definitely no slowing down for this bench.
Yeah, and I think their bench actually is almost up to 30 points in the game, and they've got 56 points. So, I mean, I can completely agree with what you said. They definitely could be their own team, and they could definitely compete with the Fayetteville starting lineup.
Yep, for sure, like 100%. And Kay Ritt is going to put it out to Byers. Byers, big shot, 3-point, 4-point play.
That's impressive, especially on the foul.
Yeah.
4-point opportunity for Byers. Now, I mean, it's not as, I mean, it's still super impressive, especially now with the double bonus. But they're also up 26. So, I mean, if it was a close game, that would have been
huge.
Everyone would have freaked out in the stadium, even the Rogers side of things. But they're up by so much that almost no one's really fazed by it.
Yeah, I mean, look at the score. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Fayetteville is supposed to come in here, have a close game, and then they come in and do this, which is just ridiculous. You just don't see this in the 7A West. You don't. Fayetteville has time and time again shown why they are who they are. Oh, big steal right here by Grimes. Grimes with the shot. She makes it, and it's now Rogers with 35 points.
Yeah, Rogers has scored 7 points in the past 2 quarters, while Fayetteville, on the other hand, has scored 33. Just let that sink in for a minute.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Either Fayetteville's defense was on or Rogers was off, and I think Rogers was pretty off.
Yeah, and Fayetteville's defense, don't get us wrong, they played amazing too. Like, Seda got 4 steals in the third quarter, in the first half of the third quarter alone.
Yep. I mean, yeah, you're just not stopping her when she gets on a roll. I think she had 6 in total tonight.
I think that was actually 8.
8? Okay. Wow. 8. This is high school girls basketball, and she has 8 steals on the night. Those are some higher level numbers, if you will.
Oh, most definitely.
On the defensive side of the ball. And Fayetteville's going to take their next shot right here. And I mean, Fayetteville's just, I mean, they have shot over and over again.
Yeah, Fayetteville has made almost every shot in this quarter. You know, we talked about their free throws at the beginning, and I mean, I guarantee you they've got over 65% accuracy on those things right now.
Oh, for sure.
So impressive. And they've only got 6 fouls in this half with 2 minutes left to go. They haven't allowed this Rogers team to have a bonus, so Fayetteville on the other hand has a double bonus, which is, it's impressive to see that Fayetteville's, like, they've played so well tonight on the defensive side and offensive side.
Attempted a shot right there. She's going to get the foul. She's going to shoot her shots, and Fayetteville's shooting more shots tonight. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. 62
yeah, this is where the double bonus comes in.
62 to 38, double bonus for Fayetteville. Wow.
Rogers is almost fouling to save time on the clock. There's 0 timeouts now. They know that nothing technically worse could happen besides 2 free throws if they foul this Fayetteville team, and they're counting on them missing these free throws right there just to try and catch up in this last-minute effort.
Yeah, for sure. And Rogers is just grasping for breath, it seems like.
Yeah, Fayetteville's stamina is just, it's a huge part of how they win some of these games. They're able to play so hard, so long that it's impressive to see, and other teams just can't keep up. They get gassed out by the halfway through the third quarter trying to keep up with Fayetteville.
And, I mean, it's pretty relaxed here in Bulldog Arena. I feel like the fans and the team knows that they are in good standing right now with the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, everyone just seems to be like, they know how this game is going to come out. There's only 1:30 left. You know, Rogers almost seems like they know the result of this game. Now, they're still trying their best, but we see all of the Fayetteville bench coming out. Nice.
Hey, Ritter, off the bench, 3-point basket. You don't see that in the 7. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think there's another team in the 7A right now with the bench that Fayetteville has.
Yeah, I mean, this game period has shown the depth of Fayetteville's roster. I mean, right there, the 3-point comes off the bench and immediately hits a 3-point basket. You know, we've got Sosha Goforth, who's now in for the last couple of minutes of these games. Or no, she's not, sorry. We've got Seda, who's got 10 points on the game and 8 steals. 8 steals. If we haven't emphasized that enough, that is so many. And just so many points as well from her.
Let me put it this way. I think leadership's important in sports. I think your starting 5 are important in basketball, but I do not think there's a more important thing. And you can look at the Golden State Warriors, you can look at whoever you want to, but the teams that are really good, the teams that win championships, the teams that win state tournaments, are teams with a bench. Teams with a bench will win the game, because let's say your star player's not playing good tonight. You put 3 of your bench players out there. They made up for exactly what that star player had.
Yeah, just like tonight, we saw Sasha Goforth wasn't playing up to par, and the coach on the Fayetteville side put 3 bench players in, and they picked up the slack and then some, and they've honestly propelled this Fayetteville team in such a big lead.
Yeah, they ran them. And it was the bench. It was not – the starters did a great job, do not get me wrong, but the bench did an outstanding job tonight. I mean, the final bench score is probably insane after that. And that's going to be the ball game here at Bulldog Arena. The ladies are going to take home the win 65-41. And Rogers, the 3 seed, is going to be knocked up a little bit by Fayetteville right there, taking a little bit of a blow to their positioning. And we'll be back here to see how the boys game goes right after this.